Hi everyone, it's Wendy from Log Cabin Vintage. It has been probably about a month, I think, since I have gone live. I spent a week on vacation. I was away with my dad for a couple of days in the beginning of July, or at the end of June, I'm sorry. Beginning of July, I was up the mountains for a long weekend with my family, and then we went on our family vacation to New Hampshire 2 weeks ago. And so I've been doing a lot of family stuff and not as much work. And then the work that I have been doing has been a lot of back end work. I'm taking some classes this summer on how to grow my business, and I am doing a lot of work on my website to direct organic traffic to my website and things. So not as much time listing books, but I have been sourcing a lot of books. So I am going to have tons of books coming to the shop each week from now, probably until the end of the year. I know that sounds like a lot, but I will be sourcing more books in between that time. It's not like I have all of this in inventory, although I do have a lot of inventory. So I just wanted to come on, say hi. I have a couple books to share with you today. Just wanted to give you a little update on what was going on in my life. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful summer. Let me know what you guys have been doing. Where did you go on vacation? If you went on vacation, did you do a staycation? What books are you reading? Are you reading any of your favorite children's books? I have not been reading too many children's books lately, but I am slowly working through Five Little Peppers and How They Grew. So I have been listening to that on audio, and it's such a sweet little book. I do believe I have a copy in my inventory right now on my website, but I'm not positive if it's still in stock. It might have sold already this summer. So here are the books that I have. This first book is called August, the Month of Winds. I figured it was a great book to share for today because, you know, tomorrow starts August. It is a book by a Russian author named Vladimir, I'm probably going to butcher his last name, Krapivin, Krapivin. He is a famous Russian children's book author. He grew up and lives in Siberia. And I just wanted to read you a little excerpt from the little summary that was written in the beginning of the book. It says that his books have always have an absorbing plot, and once you have started on one, you cannot tear yourself away until you have read it to the end. They carry you away with their spirit of adventure and their dynamic picture of present-day life. And this book was published in 1975, I believe, so it's a little dated, which, of course, you know I love. But such a neat story. I love reading books from authors in other countries who are written in the perspective of the other countries instead of just American or English authors. So great book. Love the cover. This, I don't see very many of these books listed on the website, so this is more of a rare book. So if you are interested in Russian literature, I would grab it quickly because I only have that one. The next book that I restocked was The Nature Library, and this one is on butterflies. This series of books had wildflowers, trees, shrubs, a bunch of different books, and the illustrations in them are absolutely gorgeous. I'll just show you a couple. So this one is a restock. This one's available on my site right now. Under Nature Guides, Nature Books. I added some history this week. The Story of George Washington. These are the Signature Series books, and this is The Story of Lafayette. This is sold as a pair because I figured the two of them kind of go together since they're both about the Revolutionary War. They are Signature Series history books, and they're titled The Great Events on the Life of Lafayette, or The Great Events in the Life of George Washington. It was a whole series of children's books back in the 1950s and I think the early 1960s. And they have topics from famous people in history and famous events in history, and not just U.S. history. This is world history. So you'll find things about like Good Queen Bess, you know, just different, all kinds of different ones. Mark Twain, There's Buffalo Bill Cody, I know is one. So you can find these in the website. I did list 2 sets of older Nancy Drew books with this cover. These are closer. They're not the original covers. The original covers were dark blue, I believe, with the orange. But these are great. I love the inside covers of these. This is the blue, the older inside cover. So this one, the first set sold. This one is The Sign of the Twisted Candles, Nancy's Mysterious Letter, The Clue in the Diary, and The Secret at Shadow Ranch. So if you are working on this collection, here's 4 more that have been added to this website. I also have a pair of Mary Poppins books that I listed. This one is Mary Poppins, the original book. Well, this is a revised version. And this one is Mary Poppins Comes Back. And the dust jackets match. Let me show you the covers. The covers are really sweet. I love the covers on these. So I listed those in the shop as well. Let me show you this cover too. They're just sweet. This one has a little bit more wear to it, showing on it, but just great covers. Mary Poppins books are so much fun, and of course Disney made them wildly popular, but the books are always better than the movies. Don't let anybody fool you. So I just wanted to say hi. Like I said, pop in, let you know that more books are coming. I have been gathering a lot of books, and like I said, doing a lot of back-end work. So now it's time for me to sit down and really take some time and start listing all of these books and the book sets that I have. I have a blue edition of the My Bookhouse books. So if you guys have been looking for them, you want to make sure you keep an eye out on the website. That will probably be listed sometime next week. Those, when I do find them, they always sell really quickly. I have a blue set of Little House on the Prairie books in the box that I will be listing next week. And I also have a set of The Children's Hour. That is a 16 book set filled with stories, and it goes from really, really young age in the beginning books all the way up through like probably high school with chapters, some chapter books and some nonfiction and things like that. And they're just great, great storybooks. Not only do they look good on the bookshelf, but they're just filled with hours upon hours of reading for all age levels, so that you can buy them when your kids are little and keep them all the way up through their high school years, and they will still enjoy reading them and looking at the beautiful illustrations that they're filled with. So keep an eye for some book sets and some new books coming to the website next week. Don't forget to drop me in the comments. Tell me where you went on vacation or where you're going on vacation this year and what books you're reading. I'd love to hear. I'll talk to you later. Have a great week, everyone. And join me again next week for another Wednesday Live of What's New Wednesday. Thanks, everyone. Bye.